What I'm about to tell you today may sound uncomfortable, but it could be one of the most important financial wake-up calls you ever hear. This single shift in mindset can be the difference between slowly losing control of your financial future or finally putting your money to work the way it was always meant to be used. And listen carefully. This message is not just for experienced investors. It's for beginners. It's for people who think they're being cautious. It's for people who believe sitting in cash is the smartest move right now, because in the environment we are entering, playing it safe is no longer safe at all. Before we go any further, do me one favor. Subscribe to this channel right now. The content here is designed to help you think differently about money, protect your wealth, and build long-term financial security. Hit the like button as well. And drop a comment telling me what percentage of your money is currently sitting in cash. Be honest, because some of you are about to realize you've been making a costly mistake. Now let's talk about what's really happening. We are moving into a financial reality that silently punishes people who hold excessive cash. Not loudly, not all at once, but slowly, consistently, and relentlessly. While you're busy feeling secure because your bank balance hasn't changed, the real value of that money is shrinking. Cash feels comfortable. It feels familiar. It gives you the illusion of control. But comfort is not the same thing as protection. Even if your savings account is paying you 3 or 4%, you are still falling behind. Inflation is moving faster than your interest. And inflation doesn't care how hard you worked for your money. It doesn't care how long you saved. It erodes purchasing power quietly, day after day. Think about your daily life. Groceries cost more. Rent and housing cost more. Healthcare costs more. Transportation costs more. Education costs more. Everything is becoming more expensive, except the return your cash is giving you. Let me put this into very simple terms. If you're holding $100,000 in cash and inflation is running at 5 or 6%, you are losing $5,000 to $6,000 every year in real buying power. And that's being conservative. Your bank statement may still say $100,000, but what that money can actually buy is declining year after year. That is not safety. That is a guaranteed loss. What surprises me is how many intelligent, hardworking people defend this behavior. They say, "I'm just waiting for the right time," or "I don't want to take risks," or "the economy feels uncertain." But here's the truth that most people never accept. Holding cash is not avoiding risk. It's choosing a different kind of risk, a risk where the outcome is already known. When you invest, you face uncertainty, but you also have upside. When you sit in cash during inflation, there is no upside at all. The loss is built in. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying you should have zero cash. Liquidity matters. Emergencies happen. Opportunities arise. Every smart financial plan includes access to cash. But there is a massive difference between strategic liquidity and emotional hoarding. Keeping 3 to 6 months of expenses available makes sense. Holding years' worth of savings in cash because you're afraid to act does not. Fear disguises itself as caution, and that fear costs people fortunes over time. This is where wealthy individuals think differently. People who actually build wealth understand that cash is not an asset, it's a tool. It's meant to be deployed, not stored indefinitely. Wealthy people hold ownership. They own businesses, they own productive assets. They own systems that generate income whether they're working or sleeping. Stocks, bonds, real estate, private businesses, these are not just investments. They are mechanisms for transferring value over time and protecting purchasing power. And right now, holding cash is especially dangerous because of one simple reality: currency dilution. Central banks across the world have dramatically increased the money supply over the past few years. When more money enters the system, each individual unit becomes less valuable. This is not a theory. This is basic economics. Supply goes up, value goes down. You cannot control interest rates. You cannot control monetary policy. You cannot stop money printing. The only thing you can control is where your money sits. Ask yourself this honestly. If someone offered you an investment that guaranteed a loss every year, would you take it? Of course not. Yet, that is exactly what excess cash has become in this environment. So, what should you be doing instead? Let's talk about the strategies that actually work. The first pillar is dividend-producing stocks. These are businesses that generate real profits and share those profits with owners. When you own dividend-paying companies, you're not just hoping prices go up, you're getting paid to wait. I'm not talking about speculative hype stocks. I'm talking about established, durable businesses, utilities, consumer staples, healthcare companies, financial institutions. These are companies that people rely on regardless of economic conditions. Many of these businesses have paid dividends for decades and increased them year after year. That means growing income. And in an inflationary environment, businesses that can raise prices often see profits rise, which flows directly to shareholders over time. A diversified dividend portfolio can provide both steady income and long-term growth. That combination is powerful. Your cash in the bank does neither. The second pillar is bonds. Bonds don't get attention because they're not exciting. But excitement is not the goal. Stability is, predictability is, income is. With higher interest rates, bonds once again offer meaningful yields. High-quality government and corporate bonds can provide steady income and reduce overall portfolio volatility. A smart strategy many experienced investors use is bond laddering. By owning bonds with different maturity dates, you maintain flexibility. As bonds mature, you reinvest based on current conditions. This approach reduces timing risk and keeps your money consistently working. The third pillar is real estate. Real estate has built more long-term wealth than almost any other asset class in history. Rental income, appreciation, and inflation protection make it uniquely powerful. And you don't need to own physical property to benefit. Real estate investment trusts allow you to participate in income-producing real estate without managing tenants or maintenance. Rights are required to distribute most of their income, which often results in attractive yields. As rents rise with inflation, income rises as well. Real estate doesn't just grow, it protects. None of these pillars work in isolation. That's why diversification matters. A properly structured portfolio spreads risk across asset classes. Stocks provide growth. Bonds provide stability. Real estate provides income and inflation protection. Together, they create resilience. I once met someone who kept millions in cash, waiting for the perfect moment to invest. That moment never arrived. While markets moved forward, inflation quietly reduced the value of his money. Doing nothing cost him more than any market downturn ever could. That's the danger of waiting. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be reasons to hesitate. Markets will always feel risky. But wealth is not built by waiting for perfect conditions. It's built by consistent participation over time. Time in the market has repeatedly proven to be more powerful than trying to time the market. No one consistently predicts tops and bottoms. Those who build wealth stay invested, stay disciplined, and stay patient. So, here's what I want you to do. Look at your finances today. Review how much cash you're holding. If it's more than what you reasonably need for emergencies, start putting it to work. Open an investment account if you haven't already. Begin with income-producing assets. Take action. This is not about being reckless. It's about being rational. It's about understanding how money actually works and adjusting accordingly. If this message made you uncomfortable, that's a good thing. Growth starts with awareness. Hit the like button. If this helped you see things differently, subscribe to the channel for more real conversations about money. And leave a comment telling me what step you're going to take next. Because writing it down makes it real. Stop letting fear quietly drain your future. Start using your money with intention. Your future self will thank you for it. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments what you learned.